Dead babies.
Hey, come on, man.
I lost the game.
I lost the
Jay.
game.
Stop.
Jason,
Am
I
I-
lost the game. Could you stop eating me? Please, I beg of you.
And this is why I block out my thoughts.
Because they hee-hee.
Or because they make you lose the game.
Both.
Dude, the only thing that he he's is MJ. It's Michael Jackson, not Mary Jane.
Unless it's Spider-Man, Mary Jane.
Anyways, no, it's still Michael
Or
Jackson.
my dogs. Or my friends.
Is your dog
cousins.
named Michael Jackson?
No, my cousin's
We
dog
need to
is
drop
named
this
Mary,
topic of
Mary Jane.
conversation. So you wake up the next morning. Some of you are more hungover than others.
Right.
After your night of Dwarven Inn and Alira's first time tasting alcohol and going balls to the wall.
Sip, sip.
No, glug glug. There was no sipping involved.
More chug chug.
Glug, glug. And you can go and have some brekkie fast now if you so desire.
Yes.
Yes. So you go down and they got like eggies and toast and sausage, and the bartender is like, how do you take your eggs?
Okay, let's figure this out.
Alright, I've got a little chart here. Just for you. Alright, so you see, look, soft boiled has like a runny yolk.
Your
Hard
fingers in
boiled
front of it.
does not. That's over royal, which is like extra thick. That one is over easy, which is all like droopy and floppy. Then let's see here. Yes, sunny side up.
Why
which
is it like orange?
with the yolk?
No, they're on the outside.
Oh, because it's been fried, so it's basically a little bit burned. This is like thick boiled, not thick boiled. What's that one called? Over hard. Sorry, over hard, which means that the yolk is no longer runny. This is poached. This is where you toss it in and boil it, so there's like a ghosty membrane on the outside. This is scrambled. That's like an omelet, but not folded,
a
and that's a
taco?
folded. No, that's an omelet, but not folded. You throw like peppers and shit into an omelet, and then that's an omelet.
For the listeners listening, I'm severely allergic to eggs, and I have no idea what that means. I want to take the one I can dip toast into.
Sunny side up.
Yes, because that sounds very yummy.
That as well. But also, it's not really. to be
Sunny side
honest.
up. You can fuck right off. It's delicious.
Well,
I don't have an opinion on it. I don't know what it means. It's like Morse code.
Do you do you take eggs?
Same as them.
Sunny side up. And for yourself.
Scramble.
All right. I'll make sure to get that for you. Egg time.
He says that as he walks away.
What, you egg?
Oh,
Stabs
fuck off.
him.
What you egg? Do you seriously write what you egg?
No, I'm drawing a monster.
No, it's a quote.
Yeah, I know. It's Shakespeare. Anyways, you nosh on some eggy boys and toasty boys and sausagey boys. Cut that last part. Sausages. Sausagey boys.
well, it's like a 50-50 chance of whether or not I'll cut this.
You
So
won't.
let's continue.
You won't. Don't lie to us. You don't cut shit. Are you heading out to the after you nosh on some food? Are you gonna head to the safe house, the culty cult safe house that you were sent to
Yes.
deal with?
Do we want to scope it out first, or just go in? I'm not good at the stealthy thing.
Scoping sounds like a good idea.
Who's good at the stealth? You're good at the stealthy thing, yeah?
I'm good at just that.
What?
Was that like a drunk, godly impression?
I thought that I was the only one with the strange
You were
accent.
you talking like Brown. You're out right now.
You're right.
That was just Jason. Shit. I can stealth.
Stealth.
Advantage.
You do sneak good. Are you rolling stealth now?
Yeah.
You're
We have
in
to,
the
like-
tavern.
It's okay.
Oh.
Oh.
You're gonna practice?
I didn't think we were in the tavern.
What are you
Okay.
doing, step bro?
I hate my
Are you practicing in the
Have you
tavern?
not seen that?
No, but I don't want to right now, to be honest.
No, you don't want to right now. That's
Great.
right. It's
Lovely.
not November.
later tonight.
Stop.
What are you doing,
No thanks.
step bro?
I
So-
did just drop my metal dice on my dick, so that did hurt a little bit.
So are you guys going to the
Yes.
house? Oh,
Oh, hey, barkeeper. What do you
Yeah?
know about this house?
What house?
I don't know. There's a house. Whoa, have you heard anything about some cult hanging around here?
We're not
Was it-
literally the entire mission. We're not it's supposed to be stealth.
You want to hear some cult stuff?
I'm gonna drink.
You want to join our cult?
What are you talking about?
I think
Nothing.
I had a bit
I
too
had
much
a little
to
too
drink.
much to drink last night.
Are you hallucinating up a cult?
Do you
now?
need a cup of coffee?
Do you
Yes.
need more whiskey?
Wait, tea.
All right. Any tea for anyone else?
Do you
I'll
got
have a
whiskey?
tea.
Yes.
This early in the morning?
Oh,
All right. Your friend's getting drunk.
a really fruity tea, if you
Uh,
don't mind.
I've got orange pecan.
Make it fruitier.
Where'd the hat go?
I'll see what I can do.
All right.
So he comes back with tea and whiskey for the other.
Ow. My eczema. That actually really hurt. Oh.
What happened?
Jasmine went like this on my foot, and on
Oh.
both sides there's a severe eczema patch.
I thought you were trying. I thought you were trying to put the hat on your hand. I'm like,
That's better. Jasmine was like, and my whole body
I
went,
did
this
not.
is fine. And then, like, I went back into the ghost dimension for 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's a fucking scene from Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I'm like, this is fine.
Anyways,
Jay
you-
just faded.
you after that little mix up with your secret mission, like I think like only thing Bowie said was that
I'm like,
it's
guys.
supposed to be a secret after.
Do you have, real quick, barkeeper, do you have a flask?
I could get you one, yeah.
I'll pay for it.
Alright.
Since when did you stop drinking?
When I needed to.
I can get you
Understandable.
one.
Yes.
anyways.
I give him a
onwards.
gold.
Alright, you get a little flask.
Oh, this is my whiskey and whiskey.
That thing's gonna vanish in like 3 minutes, and you're not even gonna notice.
Can I down the tea?
So you yes, you
The
down the
whiskey.
tea.
What?
So you
Sippy
leave
sip.
and you come up to the house, the address and the little map that you had to guide you there. It is in deplorable condition. It's a simple detached house, 2 stories in height. All of the windows have been boarded up, and the whole thing is like crumbling. And you are standing outside of this
Are
like
we sneaking?
just shitty garden.
Advantage.
Sneaky.
That's a nat 20. Plus 6.
Advantage.
Dude, you are fucking sneak.
Bowie,
I
are you
She was like,
stealthing?
am sneak.
I think
you
they
know
stole
the-
Jason
for
can
everyone.
sneak for everyone.
Yeah, you know the
Oh, okay.
the fucking meme where it's like Pennywise and he undoes it and flips it back. Alira right now.
Yeah.
And now she's very
Sip.
sneaky. I'm like not.
So yeah,
You still
you're-
get advantage. Do it again.
get another 20.
That was a 7, so
Okay.
Oh, well, guess we'll take the 20. Yeah, so you are fucking big stealth as you come up to this house.
Okay.
There's a door in the front and a boarded up window in the front, and then there's a couple of boarded up windows
Can I
down the
get
side.
Anthony to go look at like some of the windows?
Yeah, you-
Can I go? Can I
Anthony's
look
gonna
around?
Go look for the windows. He's like, you just like, I don't want.
That's great for an audio medium, guys.
Jason just casually put his hand on top of Hunter's entire face.
yeah,
That's how Anthony. I was Arthur.
that's how the mafia works. Anyways, so yeah, Anthony goes to peek to take. Do you have Karlov with you? By the way, just
No,
out of
he's
curiosity.
gonna be in the room.
He's in the room. Okay, that was wonderful.
He's a fucking fat ass rabbit.
He is. He chubby. He chonky. What are you doing, sorry?
Investigation.
What are you investigating?
Everything.
You're
Or
in a
perception.
city.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know what you're
the
trying
house.
to do.
The house. I
The
want to look
house?
around. Look at around. the
Okay,
house.
so there's only
Okay.
one way in, which is the front door.
'Kay.
You don't need to. You can roll.
Okay, I'll just hold this.
Okay. There's like one window on the front
Hello.
and then 2 windows on the
Okay.
side that have all been boarded up, and the glass is like dusty and dingy, and you can't really see through it.
Is there anyone in there?
Now roll investigation.
dice hate me. 6.
That was so sad.
My dice hate me for this.
Yeah, you don't know if there's anyone in there.
Okay.
Does Anthony see anything?
Anthony comes back and he like shrugs and like points out the window and like covers your eyes.
It's bored of that. You dumb bitch. That's great on the mic. Scratch, scratch.
That's cool.
It is.
It looks very cool, yes.
Anywho.
You scared me, I don't know why.
What are y'all doing?
Well, that was enough
Keeping
for
an
today.
eye out.
Oh.
Danny is in shock.
No, these dice hate me.
Would you like to roll my dice?
Would you like a set of mine?
Don't let Danny curse your dice.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Ooh, that one's
I
fine.
used to be the person who cursed dice.
You touched all of my dice, which can I say?
What can I say except you're welcome?
Ooh.
Can I?
Copyright.
Hold on. Whoa. Oh. Oh, there's like a solid thing there. I didn't
Yeah.
expect that. I wasn't prepared.
That's so bad for an audio.
Well, I was putting my finger in near Jason's mouth.
Jason's chewing on a big flower.
Anyways, what are you guys doing?
There is nobody in the house.
You cannot tell.
There's nobody in the house.
Anthony, real quick, can you go around the house, see if there's another entrance than the front door?
Anthony zoots out. A
I'm
little while
keeping
later,
an
comes
eye
back and he
out.
like, no.
No, is this?
No, it's, I don't know fucking sign language.
TikTok audio. He only communicates in TikTok audio.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Anyways, this is no. This is yes.
Okay.
I don't know.
It doesn't help that, like,
It's
all
so
they hear is audio,
Yeah.
so, like, they're...
Oh, we're
They're
Jay
like,
is
"What is
doing the
this?"
sign language for yes and no.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
just
Okay.
Anyways. Anywho.
Maybe
Piece of blood. Pick some blood.
I'm keeping an eye on
Said
a general
anywho.
area
Pick some
to make
blood.
sure no one's gonna like find us here.
Alright.
Mm.
People are just kind of like going past you. They're not even really paying any attention to you.
Yeah,
There's
stealth,
there's not
so-
very many folks on the road, but
So... Could we just, like, burst in?
Oh my god, I just realized what you're singing. Shut up. I say we come back at night.
Oh.
Just check the place out for now and come back in the night.
Yeah, also, I was gonna say something, but the person who's making me talk has forgot. Give me a second. Apple loading screen in Jason's eyes. 1 second. We found it again. No, I lost it again. 1 second.
So how's the weather?
Voice actor,
Anyways.
failure, error. Please try again.
Wait, I need to plug it. I need to unplug and plug it back in.
wait, I know what'll help. There you go, you got it, right?
We need to make sure that people don't see us in the daytime, so that's why I have to come back in the nighttime. That was actually it.
I am a legend!
Okay.
This is. Why did you sound
Scope
like
it
that?
out during the day, come back at night when there's probably
Yes,
people here.
and
yes.
we could go get supplies.
Yes.
You do have 3 sets of handcuffs, by the way. You were given 3 by the dude.
We have
Um,
4 then. I have
who's,
another one.
who wants to hold the hand?
When I say
And,
supplies, I
the
mean like
things.
better weapons and things like that, not the handcuffs that I
Yeah, no,
so
I wanted to
happen
remind y'all
have.
just in case y'all forgot.
Who has those?
I had one already.
You have
so,
one?
Yeah.
Oh,
I wanna have
okay, so
one.
do we each want a set?
There's 3 sets
Yeah.
and 4 of you.
I have
Yeah,
one.
they already have.
I have
It
one.
came with
You,
my
okay, you can have one.
Oh.
You can have one.
Oh, I see now.
I can have one.
Yeah, I
Alright.
got
equipment.
There's
Set of handcuffs. They
Yeah.
already have one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 1, 2.
No, they already originally have
Is that
one.
why you winked at me?
They have one from
I had
you.
one
They
before.
brought their
before.
own.
No, it's not. It's adventuring gear. It's in the pack thing.
Set of handcuffs. Alright.
Okay. I say I want to go see if I can get a better. or more-
Adventuring gear.
I was gonna say arrows. Where can I get arrows?
Fletcher.
Oh.
You don't know what a Fletcher is, do you?
No, I was gonna make a big bang reference and I was gonna say Bazinga. I don't know why, but Fletcher sounded like a Bazinga name.
No.
Okay.
No,
A Fletcher's the
Fletcher's.
person who makes arrows.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Now you know.
Bazinga.
I might.
Welcome to the
Fuck
Children's
off.
Fun Facts Science Corner.
It's like Minecraft. Let's go to a Fletcher. Bazinga.
So you're gonna go find a Fletcher
Bazinga.
and see if you can find the fletching station and the test certificate that
Oh
works
my
there.
god, we're too out of it.
Bazinga.
So you begin working your way towards downtown, walking fast, faces past your homebound. Thank you. Yeah, no, you begin working your way
Copyright.
fucking up what you suspect. There's like a market that you passed on your way
In.
in. Yeah, so you're going back there looking for a Fletcher. What about the rest of you?
I was gonna check how many arrows I have.
Maybe there's armor around here. What about some armor? I'm gonna look for some armor. I'm looking for some armor.
I want weapons still.
Okay, so we're going to market, all of us.
How many?
Cutscene.
Yes.
How much gold did we get for bed and food and stuff like that?
They just said they would cover it. So you each got a pack with like.
Did he give us
10
some
gold.
reward? Oh, we did. Okay, sweet. So we can add 10 gold to
What
our
are you
thing.
I was gonna say just build up to the castle.
Well, he gave you 10 gold to pay for that shit.
Each?
29 gold, I guess.
Would you?
I had gold before.
You
Did you
spent
spend
some
it
on
on
the
rabbit?
bunny.
19 gold.
Well, it's not great for audio. What are you doing? What?
It's a fidget circle.
Funky.
Let's
What-
continue.
Okay, so you go to the market and you find your Fletcher.
Are there any enchanted arrows?
Any enchanted arrows? Are you like asking the Fletcher? Or are you...
Yeah. I'm in my fucking character voice.
I'm gonna start crying at that.
Sobs.
Sobs in dwarf.
You just-
I bet you feel like a right dickhole now. Don't
No,
you?
I was gonna say Baz after he lost his wife and kids.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Uh-oh, spaghetti-o.
Uh-oh, but SpaghettiOs.
And he sort of like, the dwarf looks at you and he's like, I haven't got anything enchanted, but I've got a few with nasty side effects, if that's what you're looking for.
Tell me about the side effects.
Well, let's see here. And he sort of like pulls one up, and you can see it's like a regular bow and arrow with like bright red fletching, and what sort of looks almost like a match head thing attached to like the back of the pointy
Oh, so like
bit.
a fire arrow.
Yeah, and he's like, as you fire this one, the match will strike against the bow, and the arrow itself is coated in flammable fuel.
Fire arrow.
How much is that?
Well, let me figure out how much the price of a regular bundle of arrows is for reference. Because
Oh
I meant
my-
to Google that, and then I fucking didn't.
What's Google?
That's what I call my ledger, with all my important documents written down in it.
And then a dwarf comes up beside him and he goes, "Hi, I'm Baz Benham Bencourt, owner of the Bencourt Mining Service, and I can give
You
you a
can
better
get-
deal."
10 of those arrows for 10 gold. But as long as you can find more lantern oil and another match, they are reusable.
Do you have any more? Like different kinds, different flavors.
Different flavors. Flavor, play!
Going to Flavor Town.
Oh, sure, I've got arrows that deal frost damage and ones that are quite shocking. Arrows that can put you to sleep if you're not careful.
How much are those ones?
The sleep ones, they'll run you 50 gold for 10. My most expensive product.
You should have given it to your dad.
Do you take tabs, or can you build a palace?
You want me to build a palace?
We're working with
Are you
them.
gonna show the signet ring?
And I show him the signet ring.
I don't know what that means.
Barnhole? I think that's...
Fernholm, you were close.
Thanks.
No problem. I don't do tabs. I've had a fair few people buy some arrows and then skitter off into the night. I don't want to take that risk.
Can I give you
anymore.
a half or a little bit now and a little bit later?
Fine. I'll allow that one. What kind of arrows are you looking for?
The sleepy ones.
The sleepy ones? Alright. You've got 25 gold now then for the half?
I got 19. That's all my money.
Fine.
Okay.
But-
I promise you I'll be back.
If you're not back, there'll be trouble.
Oh yeah, you can stab me in the stomach. It's all good. Anyway, and I give him all of my 19, and I say, hopefully I'll be back by tomorrow morning if we get done. But if not, I'll be back in at least 3 days. I mean, at most, not least. Ooh.
Alright, I'll keep an eye out for you.
And keep me to that. If you see me in the street, come up to me and be like, "Where the fuck's my gold?" And I'll be like,
See you in
"Oh,
the street, I'll be sure to kick you in the shins.
oh, thank you."
So you get 10
If I
sleep
checked.
arrows with DC 15. DC 15 con save.
Woo! More arrows.
I'm fine.
What are the rest of you looking for?
Weapons.
Weapons? What kind of weapons? Like ranged weapons? Stabby weapons?
Like the stabby ones.
Stabby boys.
Stabby boys? You can find, I mean, it's a dwarven city, you can take your pick of
Stabby
metric
things.
ass load of and all sorts of weapons.
Is there anything like looks different, enchanted type thing?
You can find some like fancy rapiers. You don't know at a glance if they're enchanted or not. Pardon me.
Any daggers?
Oh yeah, like a whole bunch of daggers. There are like nice little like sets of a few daggers that come and they're like all like silver with like ruby hilts and stuff like that. Rubies in the hilt and stuff like that. Not it's made out of ruby. Yeah, so there you can like find all sorts of basically nicer weapons, and there's like a shop that advertises that all their swords are like silvered and stuff like that.
I want to look at daggers.
Daggers? Yeah, so you're easy to like. It's easy to find a set of nice daggers. As you walk in, the shopkeep, who is a human, with a sort of long black cloak, looks at you and he's like, "You're looking for daggers. What do you need them for?"
We're going on a quest per se. Due to the palace, they want us to do something for them.
Well, I've got silvered weapons that can tear through any ethereal baddies. I've also got something else for the more disreputable kind.
I'm intrigued.
And he basically puts this sort of bracer on the table, and it is a dagger that you can see that is incredibly easy to conceal. If you're looking to keep it hidden, so to speak. I can't see what that is.
It's for Jason.
It's for Jason.
It is for Jason. I also looked at them. I was like, what are we looking at?
What are you looking? Yeah. You looking
Um,
for it?
It is nice.
The silver daggers, by the way, will run you 3 gold pieces. 5 for the whole set of 3. And they're perfectly balanced and weighted for throwing as well. And the concealed one will run you 10 gold pieces. Prize like this, I can't let go to waste.
Interesting, interesting. Is this the most interesting piece you have?
Well, the concealed one's probably the most interesting one, but if you're really looking for something special, I do have one more set. And he pulls out basically like another bracer that you can see it has like a sort of metal funnel almost into it, and he's like, "This one can poison the dagger for you. All you need is a little vial."
Guys, that's so fucking cool.
We'll need to find poison there.
Yeah.
Probably a shop around.
That is very nice.
20 gold pieces for this one.
I figured.
One of a kind. You won't find it anywhere else.
Let me think about it.
I'll keep it on hold for you.
We can
Thank
always
you.
come back once we have some more coin.
And you were looking for armor, right?
Yes.
So again, you find your pick of armor shops. Is there a specific kind of armor in particular you're looking for?
Enchanted.
You can't tell if it's enchanted. You would have to, you know.
Can I
go
get like
and call.
bracers to up my AC or only like armor?
I
Oh.
think only armor. But
Because I know some people do the bracers can up your AC.
What is going on?
I've never heard of that personally, but
I think they might be I'm thinking of purple ones, so they might be like enchanted.
possibly. I've
But-
honestly never heard.
It's like a substitute instead of like wearing armor for classes that aren't supposed to wear armor.
Smart.
Are they the bracers of defense?
Probably.
Yeah, probably. While wearing these bracers, you get a +2 bonus to AC if you're wearing no armor and using no shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, you can look for those. No guarantee that you'll find them.
I don't have gold for that.
Okay, that's Anyways,
Or any
so yeah, you find a
leather armor that's
bunch of
better.
different armor shops.
Okay.
And I'm just blanking out here.
Okay. That's okay.
You're
Take
looking
your
for enchanted armor?
Preferably.
Well, I mean, you can't find any that's overtly enchanted. And armor, as you very quickly discover, gets expensive. Very quickly.
Oh.
Can I find some like studded leather? I think that's better than what I have.
Yeah, you found a studded leather.
How much is that?
12 plus dexterity modifier.
12 plus dex.
I
That would
need
boost it
something
up one.
stronger than that. What's stronger than leather? Studded leather.
A chainmail shirt is your next step up.
But that's not looking fancy. Do you have something that's fancy? That looks fancy?
Chainmail you can like have underneath your clothes, and it's like.
Do you have
Kinda
something that
fancy.
looks fancy?
Well, we don't sell any high-end armor, but I can recommend you to a few other armor smiths that make full plate and stuff like that, if that's what you're looking for. But that'll cost you a pretty penny.
Like how much?
For full plate armor?
Uh-huh.
Oh, geez. Anywhere from 1,700 gold pieces. Nicer sets can run 5,000-6,000 gold.
Okay, so not that. That's not in my price range.
How much you got, and I'll tell you what you can get.
What do you have? What's your most expensive thing?
Most expensive? Well, we sell scale mail here, which is, 60 gold pieces.
Oh. What's it made out of?
Scale mail is like basically little metal things over
Aw.
time. It looks like scales.
Dang it,
but
I
it's
thought it
not
was actual
actually
dragon
scales.
scales.
No,
Aw.
I mean it
Nice.
looks functionally like that, but it's metal.
You can always paint it to make it look fancy.
True.
I do have to warn you though, scale mail can make sneaking around a bit of a hassle.
Okay, so not that. What about, like, something that doesn't deter you from sneakiness?
Well, something that doesn't do that. Oh, jeez. Chainmail probably wouldn't if you wore it properly, if it was the right size.
Alright.
That'll
is-
run you.
What does that do?
Chainmail?
Yes.
Like, that's 13 plus your dexterity modifier for armor.
Okay. Alright.
If you're interested in that, it would be, oh geez, 50 gold pieces.
50.
50.
Is that, like, the best you've got? Do you have any, like, bracers?
We just had the bracer discussion.
Yeah.
They're probably expensive.
I don't have any enchanted goodies here.
Do you know anyone that would?
Do you know anyone?
Probably a wizard or something. I don't know any wizards. I don't mix with that kind of folk.
Alright. What about, like, a shield?
A shield? Oh geez, a shield. I can get you one of those. A nice wooden round shield for 10 gold.
Is it heavy?
6 pounds.
That's not too heavy. What about, like, something stronger?
A steel shield?
Maybe?
Well, for defense purposes, it would be almost the same, except steel doesn't catch fire. That would be 15, 20 gold pieces and 10 pounds maybe.
It's the same? It's the same for defense?
It's the same for armor class, except a steel shield doesn't
won't catch
light
fire.
on fire.
I'll take the wooden one.
Alright, so yeah, that's 10 gold pieces, and whenever you have the shield being used, I don't believe you can use two-handed weapons, but it gives you a +2 to armor class.
Shield is +2.
Yep, so whatever it is now is just +2.
Okie dokie, and that's 10 gold?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you want your special bracer, your special poison bracer?
What's your poison? What's your poison?
I do, but I don't have money for it.
How much
We'll
is
probably
it?
get paid after we
It's
finish this.
20 gold.
I can help you.
I have 10 gold.
I have more than that.
We're Richie over here.
I don't know how much do you want?
Like, just 10 so that I can buy it?
I could help you. What do they do?
It has a dagger tucked into the arm brace, and the dagger itself, upon putting a vial of poison in the holder, will poison whoever gets attacked.
Oh, that's cool. Please don't poison anyone, but I mean,
won't poison anyone here.
I'm going to start becoming a better person. Here's 10 gold.
Thanks.
Jasper, were you peeking around for anything in particular?
I ain't got enough gold for armor.
I go
And
back
I don't
to
think I
nice
can use
man.
shields.
Hey, you're back. Did you decide you wanted that little dagger?
Yes, the venomous one.
Oh, I knew you would.
Yeah. They come with me.
Okay.
Now
Who's your-
hold on, my good sir.
Who's your friend?
Oh, this is my friend Godly.
I know items like this. And I would like to inspect it, please.
Okay.
Can I pick it up?
It's a little
Are
bit
you saying I'm
heavy,
just gonna
but
poison you?
It's a fairly good make.
Is the dagger in there?
Yes.
How much did you say this was for?
20 gold.
I think
Can
I
try
think
to
I
bargain?
how about 15 for that?
Roll persuasion.
Can I assist?
Yeah, sure. You might have advantage depending on what Bowie gets here.
Persuasion? Oh.
Where's my persuasion?
Okay.
Are you actually trying to persuade him as well, or are you just rolling to help? Godly persuade. Because if you're just rolling to help, you just roll a
If I
d10.
roll to help and I fuck up, can I try to persuade them myself afterwards?
You'll be at disadvantage because he'll be wise to your tricks, but you can try, yeah.
I have got a 15 for persuasion.
I gotta wait. Well, okay, I'll try to give you advantage. Let's see. 9.
You don't get advantage, but you probably didn't need it. You're very persuasive. 15 gold is fine if you come back and tell me how it works after the first time you use it.
Deal.
No questions asked.
That is a good trade.
So, yeah, you get the concealed dagger with, fucking poison slot.
I forgot I was good at persuasion.
What damage does dagger do?
Damage does 1d4 plus dex plus proficiency. Well, no, plus dex. And then that one also has a chance of dealing poison damage if you get poisoned for it. Did you add your sleep arrows, by the way?
Me?
Yeah, big papa. Yeah, sleepy time.
Oh,
Yeah.
sleepy time.
What?
Sleepy time arrows. No,
What?
it's not sleepy time. I was asking Jason if Jason had the
but
sleepy
did
time arrows.
after our rest?
Alright.
Oh, all your shit's back. You're full health.
Full
now.
health again?
Oh,
Okay.
none of us did that.
Yeah.
I had this
I did.
realization.
Did
I'm
you
like,
fix your
shit.
health again after your long rest? Okay. Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks since your battle.
Concealed poison dagger. 1d4
Yeah.
base, and then Okay, I need to find like an alchemist or someone that works with potions, please, and thank you.
No problem. You're going to be looking for that. And is anyone else looking for anything? Or are y'all just going to mill about?
I'm going to find an alchemist if anyone needs any potions or something along those lines. No? Okay, I'll go alone.
Oh, sorry. What?
I can go with. I don't need
I'm just
anything though, I think.
back at the tavern
going
having a
to find an
conversation
alchemist.
by myself.
Ah.
tightly,
I shall follow
Okay.
you.
and my ribbit. My ribbit?
Your Ribbit?
my rabbit.
Is his name Ribbit now?
No,
So you
Are off. He's from Lego Ninjago.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
So you find an alchemist shop eventually, and from the price tags you can see on the bottles, everything here is big expensive.
That's okay.
And there's a sort of like dwarf behind the counter, and he looks a bit younger than most of the other dwarfs. He's got like, you know, big brown mutton chops and sort of slicked back hair and a nice blue suit. He's like, "What can I help you with?"
Hi, yes, if I wanted to just get a possible potion checked by someone, would you be able to do so?
What do you mean?
Well, I, recently went on a quest with my guild, and I found 2 bottles of a mysterious liquid, and it could have just be literally water with, like, color in it, but I'm not sure, and I'd prefer to get it checked out before throwing it at someone or using it for anything.
Oh,
Yeah, I can certainly do that for you.
that's a very good idea.
I'm gonna give him my red potion
Alright,
and
so-
my pink potion.
So he opens up the red one, which is like a decent sized bottle, and takes one look at it, and he's like, "Ah, this is a potion of healing here.
Okay, healing.
And this pink one's a bit on the rarer side. You are lucky to find this bad boy. This is called a filter of love, my dear."
What is that?
Filter of love? Oh, it's certainly a rare potion to be sure, honestly. I haven't seen one for quite some time. But once you drink it, anyone you see within 10 minutes after drinking it, you become charmed by them. So the idea is to use it on someone else.
This was used in. Yeah, it's so
I
great.
just connected the
Oh,
scanlan and
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, it's so funny.
Okay.
We'll show
And
you later.
the person you see for the next hour or so, give or take, you would believe them to be your true love.
So if I were to give it to someone else and made sure that I was the first person that they saw, they'd be charmed by me.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
Oliver drinks it. Oliver looks at Anthony. Oh.
Anthony, what are you doing?
Yes,
Petting
this
my
one's-
rabbit.
This one's certainly not a potion you want to take yourself, lest you see the nasty side effects.
There's
But
side
remember,
effects?
it's just accidentally getting charmed by someone else.
That's fair.
But you've got to have them look at you within 10 minutes, otherwise the effects wear off and it won't work. And this is an expensive piece of equipment to lose.
Could you also get this one for me?
Stop.
Whoa!
I hit the mic and
Didn't
I
need to be
apologize.
so savage.
I didn't even
Danny,
do
could
it.
you
It
also
fell
look
off.
at Jason?
Jason vibe checked me.
Jason's
Oh no,
just been
I
vibe checking
dropped
everyone.
it.
Anyways, yeah.
The glass vial. It's got a dark red fluid in it.
That's one of the ones I probably...
No.
There was only two that you got.
No, I have a necklace.
Oh, right, yeah.
You're
I'm an idiot.
no.
I completely
No,
forgot
that's
that.
fine.
He looks at it and he's like, this isn't a potion. Not
Oh.
one that I recognize anyways. Would you like me to figure out what it is for you?
Yeah, that might be nice.
Alright,
he drinks it.
Oh, God.
Galoo. No.
Come
I'll-
back in 3 to 5 business days and
I'll-
see where my body
I'll
is.
check around. If you come back tomorrow, I should have an answer for you. May I keep it until then?
Sure.
Alright, I'll have an answer for you tomorrow.
Alright, thank you.
Is there anything that looks easily stealable?
Everything's behind glass cases, like locked.
Damn it.
Well, this is an expensive store.
These bitches know.
Yes, exactly.
I walked in and they were like, lock!
Also, do you have any healing potions?
Yeah, I've got a few in the back.
Think I'd be able to get one or two from you.
How much gold have you got?
A bit.
A bit?
A little bit.
A little bit. I see.
Have 2 legs.
I hate it.
Well,
Bowie.
That's anime legs.
Oh, what?
It's
I
called
can
an
cut the special deal with you. 3
Huh?
for 50 gold.
That's a lot.
Seeing as how in most other places you'll get 1 for about 75, I'd say 3 for 50 is pretty good.
Oh. How much for 2?
When the deal's off.
Well, why would you do that?
Because I'm a businessman. I don't make the policies. I'm
What
literally
about 1?
a counter worker. You
There's
can get that for
nothing
30.
that's not behind glass.
It's a nice stop. Shop.
Like, not even like pens.
Well, okay. Sorry, I figured you were in a potion shop. You were looking for potions.
Mm.
No, you can take a pen if you want.
No, it's the pens and the.
No.
There's laying there.
There's like a cup of pens on the counter.
What does a cup look like?
Like a wooden cup.
Are there any of the pens interesting? Do any of them have like feathers?
No, they're all the same. They're just like regular pens.
Oh my god, they have
This
pens
is
in the fancy
Deja
world, not
vu.
quills.
This is how fucking HeyDM started, with Baz stealing all of Adron's pens and asking for a feathered pen.
Is
You're
it really?
right.
Yeah.
I don't
It
remember
is.
that at all.
episode.
First episode.
He
Baz
stole, like, his
stole all the
drawer
pens
of
and asked for
pens.
Okay.
feathered pen.
So anyways.
I can get you 1 potion for 40 gold.
That's a lot.
Potions are difficult to make.
What about like 20?
They're not difficult to make
20
in
potions?
Minecraft.
No, 20 gold.
I thought they meant 20 potions.
No. You're asking for 50% off. What's in it for me?
25.
30.
27.
30.
28.
30.
Can I roll a persuade?
Alright, go for
Okay.
it. He's
Woo! Come on! Come on!
gonna try and resist your persuasion check here.
What the?
I'm gonna try and give you advantage, but I might fail at this.
It's fine, I got a 10.
5.
Yeah. You don't.
It's fine. Do you have any healer's kits or anything?
Not here, we sell potions.
Alright. Well,
I could probably throw together an alchemist's kit with the stuff in the back.
oh. No, I don't out it. I can't use that.
Can I?
Okay, I'll just pick up the potion tomorrow.
Alright.
Bing. Let's go.
Okay. Can I use one of my abilities?
Which one?
I want to use Smooth Talker.
Sure. What does that do again?
I can communicate verbally or telepathically to any creature within 100 feet.
Ooh.
Okay. What do you...
Well, first of all, I want to try to ask Alira where she is, but are we too far away from where
You're
Alira
further
would be?
than 100
Okay.
feet.
Who's the nearest person I see that I think would have information for us? Like, does anyone look sketch?
Not really. I mean, this whole part of town, it's like decently nice, but still a little bit sketch.
So it's like a little sketch, but like,
A little sketch, but mostly okay. You okay there?
what are you doing?
Okay. I was making sure my dice didn't die.
I'm like, hello?
Sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna communicate telepathically to Godly then, because they're walking beside me.
Alright.
Just so that no one else hears. You know, I could have stolen those potions.
Did you just...
Also, my mouth can stay shut during this, so I'm gonna walk nonchalantly like nothing's happening.
Yeah.
It's weird. It would have been so easy to take them. Normally they don't keep them behind glass. I don't know what type of fancy place keeps them behind glass.
I forgot I got a thing
We
recently.
should really find the others. I don't know where they went.
Can I respond to you telepathically?
I was following you guys.
It just says communicate verbally.
Wait, Alira, where
or
did you
type
go?
Telepathically.
I'm back on the time.
Communication normally requires 2 people, so I think you can respond to me.
I was just with you guys too, so you're
Can
just
I?
kind of.
I can look it up.
Because Godly is just standing there.
Yeah, you don't know what's happening. Are you just like getting drunk?
No, I'm with my pet.
Oh yeah, you.
Yeah, I'm just wasting time
You're bonding.
talking to people in the.
Tricks.
Sure.
It's getting pretty good, Sid. It's getting pretty good, Sid.
I'm also talking with like people in the tavern.
Yeah, they're
I was like, what's up?
they're interested in hearing about you. What's up? What's brackin', dog?
Are there like ladies in the bar? Good-looking ladies in the bar.
Dwarven ladies.
Do you have it where they have beards? Or
I'm
no?
sure some of them do.
That didn't.
Depends on your preference.
I'll go to the one who looks about my age maturity-wise, because dwarves are very old.
Yeah.
And I'll go to if there's one that's closer to my age range.
Yeah, you can find one that looks.
Jay flirting with every NPC.
No, I'm just talking. I'm like, bro, I've had a long 2 weeks.
Oh my god, I'm so struggling right
Where
now.
have you been?
Everywhere.
Alright, you've been on a mission or something?
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
What?
The
That sounds
fucking thing to
ridiculous.
see if you can respond to
What
me.
have you been
Oh,
doing?
what are you looking for?
I'm just going the whole range of everything.
It's called. It's
She
just
sits
written
next
down
to
as
me,
smooth
seems-
talker.
Is
What's
it
your
as
name,
a
by the
spell?
No, it's literally just in the.
My players did this to
features
me, and
and
I
traits.
panicked and looked at
Hold on.
Ty's clock, and it said London. I was like, London.
The name is Meredith. If you had the chance to change your fate,
Oh,
would
yeah.
ya? That's not what I was thinking of, but now it's what I am thinking of, so thank you.
Give me a minute.
Okay.
Because we connected brain cells.
You can call me Arid, though. You can call me Married. Married.
Married.
Married.
I thought you were saying Mary. Like,
You can call
oh.
me married soon, if you're lucky.
Hey Jay.
Okay, it's not in here.
I'm having fun.
It's
Mr.
probably in
Beast?
like the
The
wiki
time.
Oh.
for like homebrew.
419. What? 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 What?
What? What? What? What the?
That actually scared me. 420 Bassett.
420. Bassett.
Still giggling about 420 Bassett. So she kind of like
Is this
scooches in
sarcasm?
closer and she's like, sounds like you have
Eight
quite the
plus
adventure. Aren't ya?
Yeah.
You didn't think you'd make it this far.
No.
No. Roll charisma.
I'm good at that.
Oh.
Wait, I want to smile. It
Are
gives
you
me.
gonna
It gives me.
seducing NPCs one at a
No.
time?
I lied.
Okay, there's
Oh, I'm just
nothing in
good
here.
at charisma.
Yeah.
Incubus,
second.
maybe? Oh, that is.
What'd you get?
A 4 plus 5.
So, I mean, she's into you.
I'm like.
Hi, I'm Alira. she's into you. She's
I'm
a little
sorry.
like
I'm just like.
put off after you like
I undo the
rear
the-
back and fucking sneeze like full force. Just ah! And she's like, that was impressive.
I'm sorry, I'm allergic to my rabbit, and I didn't. You know what? That's another thing. And I just go off on my rabbit how I'm allergic to it, but I love him so much. And at the end of the conversation, I'm like,
to rabbits, or is this just deception?
No, actually.
Okay.
And I'm like, at the end of it, I'm just like crying. I'm like, I just love him so much.
It's just like, there. So he loves you too.
I'm so allergic to him.
So, like,
She like takes another gulp of her whiskey. And she's like, "This is
love
also the
finds
first
a
time.
way.
This is the first time I've ever drunk, and
Love finds a way.
Poor NPC.
Alright, I'm just gonna fucking overrule whatever the thing says and says you can communicate back, okay?
We're still trying.
No, you
I
can
don't
talk
know.
back.
I don't even know what website you use to find it, cause I can't find it.
You can talk back, it doesn't matter. Put your phones away. What are you saying?
He can talk back.
What did you say before? I can't even remember.
I was like, we should really find. We should really find the others.
that legit scared me.
I'm right here, you two.
Yeah, Ez is with you guys.
Oh, right. You're not.
But,
We're not communicating out loud.
but yeah, just so you know.
Testing, can you hear me? Testing. Copyright. That's going on in my head.
I can hear you.
Oh my goodness. What are you trying to say?
That I could have
At
stole
this
the
point, I
potions,
would've
but they
told
kept
the
everything in
cabin.
glass.
Then
Like,
why?
get her a drink and put it on
Okay,
my
good for you.
We should steal something.
No,
Why not?
because I'm trying to be a better person.
Oh, that's no fun.
She's just like,
Being
You
evil
just
isn't
never
the
done this
greatest
I
either.
don't know, it seems kind of fun. And
It's
I'm not being evil if I'm taking things
not
that I'm
that-
going to use.
she
Not
looks
that
at the girl,
fun.
I don't have the money to
"No,
pay
it's
for
not
things,
because
so
I'm
I take
anxious."
what I
And then she
need.
just goes, "Oh
Why
my
don't
God,
you
I've just never had a
earn some
relationship, never done
money?"
anything in her whole life, but going back into her
Where?
past stuff.
Somewhere.
My dad's this
I don't know, but I
gladiator
also
from
have
the
money for
desert. Oh,
now,
what the fuck,
so
I
like
just
you
going
can just
down.
borrow money from me.
I don't think I want to be in
One
a debt.
time I peed the bed when I was 6. Like coworkers.
No, it's fine.
Leave my character out.
Can we go?
Do you want to join a three-way?
I'm really just standing there like my fingers are on my temples.
Godly, are you okay?
You know, you really don't
Yes,
have to do that.
I'm quite alright.
You really don't have to do
Let's
that.
go to the hotel.
Okay.
Inn. Let's go to the inn. Let's
Ye-
find a lira.
It's called the Hotel
Holiday
Inn.
Inn.
Now. It's canon. No, it's called the
You
Hotel Inn. Now it's
Do
canon.
not have to put your hands on your temples. I can hear you fine.
Really?
Yes.
Temples. 'Cause
Can you
she's a
hear me
cleric.
now?
Yes.
Oh.
You can relax.
Are you still inside my head?
Loosen your shoulders.
Are you still in my head?
Stop grinding your teeth.
I'm not grinding my teeth. You sound like a mother. Can we go? Without you in my head?
We're
Let's
going.
go. Let's go.
We are going.
Let's go.
We're going.
So you make it back to the Hotel Inn.
Are you in my head still?
Yes.
And you walk inside and you see Alira.
Holiday.
You see Alira, like, awkwardly sitting there venting to this little dwarven woman who seems quite invested.
Well, she's shit-faced.
Again.
You couldn't hear that.
Yeah, they've just been walking in awkward silence.
Other than, let's go, let's go!
Yeah. You're getting used to their weirdness by now.
He's like, hey, you guys are strange. I'll just.
Alright, well, I bid you adieu. Time to get in Alira's head and see what the fuck is going on.
How many times can you use that?
I think it's
That's
just
what
like
I
an
was
actual-
trying to fucking look up!
I think it's a
As far
race
as I
thing.
know, it's just like
It's a
a...
what?
I think it's a race thing because I can
It's
guess
a race thing,
however
I
many
think.
That's
times I want.
racist.
It's in my race thing. Like,
Okay.
it's in one of my features and traits, so...
Okay, I didn't know if it was like, once a day or fucking...
No,
Oh,
it's just
okay.
like a race thing because I'm
A
Yeah.
an
man,
incubus.
Yeah,
okay.
Because you...
a man, a myth, a legend.
'cause you-
Scott! Sing!
Big dick energy.
I think the only thing on it is that, like, if someone truly, like, denies me access, like, someone can try to get me out of their head, and if they succeed, they're good. So, like, if I get in someone's head and they're like, fuck you, go away, and I'm like, okay, well,
Danny will remember that.
Danny will remember this.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, you're gonna insert yourself into Alira's head.
Alira, why are you crying in front of some poor girl? Alira.
You hear elevator music.
You hear nothing else except like she's like.
Alira. Alira, get it together. You're making an embarrassment of yourself.
Am I not already an embarrassment?
No, you're not. And I was hoping that you'd come up to the hotel room so that I could cut your hair.
I thought we already cut it.
It was
Properly.
not long. She like sits up. She's like, "You've been a lovely dear, and I'm sorry for venting and making you my psychiatrist."
Don't worry about it. It happens all the time.
Ask for her number.
What's
a
a
number?
number?
What's her number?
Her hotel room number, you dunce.
She might just be at the tavern and then not hotel
Laughing
bar.
at what's a number?
What's a number?
1273.
She's like 69. Alira's like, "That's a weird number."
I don't have enough gold for chicken nuggets.
What? Ask her if she's staying here first.
Are you staying here?
Ask her hotel room
What's
number.
your number?
420. My number's 207.
What?
I look back at them like,
270's old.
I thought you said
207.
2070. Oh god! Oh
Like-
god! Wait,
It's
no.
the
Like
100th
like
room on
room
the second
7,
floor?
like
207,
room
okay.
7 on the second floor.
I heard
Yeah.
2070.
Oh no.
That's a lot.
I don't know my number, but I'll be sure to drop by and give you
Thank
a high
you.
five.
Thank you for listening to me.
Thank you for listening to me.
You're welcome, dearie.
Bye. And she just like gets
Been a
off and
pleasure.
walks away.
Wave goodbye.
Waving goodbye.
Don't say it out loud.
Don't say it. Oh, never mind.
Alright.
Wait, Alira!
Yeah. What?
You hear the voice.
She's not having a panic attack. What voice?
This voice.
Yes. Yes.
What on earth are you two talking about?
Oh, he's just talking to us in our heads.
Interesting.
Oh, never mind.
I would do
Anyway,
no
I'm
such
taking
thing.
you up on that deal.
Okay.
Hotel, motel, holiday.
Copyright.
Coffee right in.
At the tavern.
Motel. October Inn.
What?
Hotel,
October Inn?
motel. Halloween Inn.
It's November. In game
November Inn.
I thought it was October. In
Your
game.
2. No, October ended with the long night thing, remember? That's the last 4 days of every month. I know I said it that time. This is another situation with the door being built into the mountain.
Tavern
Fucking said
hell.
it was the last 4 days of every month.
his
Okay.
Roll back the footage.
You're right. You're right. Okay.
Anyways, what are y'all
I'm
up
cutting my hair.
to? You're cutting your hair?
Snip, snip.
I thought you meant actually, like, legitimately right now.
Snip,
I'm like,
snap,
what?
patty wet.
I was very confused.
No, I cut my hair like 2 days ago.
Yeah, it looks fly.
No, like 2 weeks ago. It was a long time. Oh, wait.
In-
now
in
you
real
mean
life.
I also
So you're
I'm-
cutting hair.
oh.
What are you two up to?
Okay, so what do you actually
It's
want?
about like noon, maybe 1 in the afternoon.
I'm not
What does
cutting
your
hair.
hair look like?
Yeah, what are you up to?
Jason says.
Don't know.
Not earlier. She's like, what does your hair look like?
Anything you
Well,
want to do
you
in
have
town?
eyes.
Sightsee, perhaps? It's
Sunblind.
quite interesting here.
Do you need glasses?
Maybe.
Haven't been in a
Legally blind.
large town like this.
Sure.
Sightseeing?
I don't remember what.
Yes.
my hair
Let me
looks
just.
like.
Good one.
What are you?
Danny, what are you doing?
I'm trying to contact.
She's trying to shit.
I do that when I shit.
Guys,
No, this is Godly
can't
trying to
see
contact
you.
them.
They can't see you. They
Not
don't know what you're
that.
doing.
Like,
My bangs
You know
are
what
on my
happens?
eyes.
Hey, Jason, lean in close. This is only for you. You know what happens.
I don't think that this is something that they should listen to.
Anyways, yes.
Like what?
Where were we?
Super
Okay, so I
shorts and then, like,
cannot
little
get a hold of
long.
them. Let's go.
We know what room they're in, yeah? We can just go knock.
That's
Do
more
I?
of a
Yes, you do.
I do.
You do.
guy style.
You're on the top floor, the 4th floor. You hear a knock on the
Okay.
door.
Hello?
I'm shitting.
What? Lyra! I open the door.
We're gonna go sightseeing
You
because
see Alira
it's
in the
still
back,
quite a while.
very clearly not shitting.
We're going to go sightseeing.
We're cutting my hair. There's a rodent upstairs.
You're on the top floor of the hotel.
The attic?
Oh!
There's a rat on
Is
the
there an
roof.
attic?
Maybe, you don't know. You're not. Fuck, you don't have the
Alright, well,
blueprints.
have fun. You can't contact me. At some point, if you're
I
within-
already tried that. It didn't work.
If you're within range at some point, I can just keep it up and keep talking and hope that eventually you enter range, but it might scare some of the people that get caught in between.
I won't do that.
Alright. Well then, be back by... What time is it now?
Like
Your
1 in
mom?
the afternoon.
Mm,
Well, I mean, currently 4:32 p.m., but in game 1 in the afternoon.
be back by 4 so that we can start planning.
Oh, all right.
Have fun.
So you know
Wait,
the,
godly.
Well,
Do
what?
you have any gold?
Yes.
Can I have some for
For what?
food?
It's being paid for.
It's already being
Yeah, but I
paid
already
for.
spent my 10 gold
On
on
what?
these, and I take out the sleep arrows. They make you go to sleep.
And why?
Can't remember. Did you also buy the Ferrars or just the
No,
Ferrars?
it is the sleep
Okay.
arrows.
Hey,
You want to try it?
this'll no.
Ooh, my knee. Sorry. Someone touched my knee. I turn into godly or whatever someone touches my knee.
Ooh,
apparently.
my knee.
You know how to do.
You know,
Then
can
we
just,
don't have to kill people.
We can just what? What?
That's why I got these arrows. Then we don't have to kill people.
Good.
Because they'll go to sleep.
I mean, that's good. I just saw my life flash before my eyes. I'm gonna get going.
Can I have it?
So- You know the scene in like Austin Powers when they're like touring Las Vegas and it's like them in front of the green screen like
Yeah.
pointing at shit? That's what I imagine Godly as are like doing right now.
I'm gonna go.
There's like, you know, fountains and like old
wow, that statue
palaces
looks
and
cool.
stuff.
I don't
on
realize
different-
that it's actually just a big green screen of like a big cute cat photo. I'm like, I'm gonna go.
No, so you walk around town and see some pretty impressive
cut my
feats
hair.
of dwarven engineering.
Mm.
You go to the big. I mean, you can go to the big building in the middle if you want to. The iron one that was suspended above the liquid hot magma.
Some good fucking food.
That seems like a good idea. That seems cool.
Yeah, we can go check it out. It looks interesting.
Let's
So-
go be
Like, oh,
tourists.
some good
I don't have a
food.
camera.
No, you
What's
do
a
not.
camera?
I just invented it.
Let's rebuild that fourth wall. So yeah, you go to the big like iron building in the middle, and as you get
What are we
closer, you
talking
see that
about?
there's also a lot of stonework into it, and it's
okay.
basically this like Gothic style cathedral, which has
Make 'em enjoy
on
it.
this like big central stained glass window
Mhm.
a sort of stone figure of the Serpent of Fire, the Dragon of Fire, which is the dwarven
talking
god
about?
basically.
Okay.
So it's like this fucking huge cathedral devoted to
I don't know. Do you
that
want to talk
god,
about
and there's various
doing a great
dwarves going
job
about
cutting my
doing
hair?
their business
Why are
and
you cutting
praying,
my
I don't know.
maintaining the
I just
cathedral,
don't
and there's
like
other
it.
dwarves also there, just like basically
fair.
sightseeing
I
in
don't know.
person.
I don't think I'm just like this cute, bubbly girl anymore.
There's lots of draconic imagery.
Incorrect way.
Okay.
Incorrect way. There you go.
Can I look around
Yeah, sure. What do you
and see if my symbol is anywhere?
All right.
I'm glad that I'm traveling, but I really just feel like I'm out of it.
Which one will kill me today?
Any reason?
All of them.
Jason.
What?
Nothing.
No, I heard my name.
I don't know what I rolled for.
I'm gonna say
Perception, investigation.
yeah, investigation.
15.
I think.
So, as you're looking around, you do see your symbol and very sparsely.
Oh.
And it looks like it's been very recently put in, as opposed to the rest of the things, which are centuries old by the looks of it.
Ez,
Yes.
I think I'm gonna go look around over here for a bit. I'll meet you back at the inn later,
Sure.
doing touristy things.
Sure.
Just right over there!
Just don't get lost in the town.
I was just being very nice.
Give
I
me a
didn't think of
point.
that. Alright.
And like a very scared. What does that mean?
So are you
She
splitting
likes you.
up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a friend?
So,
Because I
Like
love
a
can I
lover.
text you something, Danny?
Okay.
Oh.
What is that?
Secrets.
Oh.
Are we leaving? Wait.
Copyright.
No.
What does that mean?
I don't know what it's
It
for
means
though.
that she most likely wants to sleep with you.
In the same
Well,
way?
We're just having like a little conversation.
they
over here.
are.
Not like cuddling, like the things that mommies and daddies do.
Cuddle?
No. No.
Alira, do they play patty cake?
Oh, you
I
child.
can I sleep with you? Like we can like look at this.
You don't want to sleep with me, dear. You can't handle me.
Oh, do you kick in bed?
For reference, Jay was doing like, what's that
Patty
called?
cake.
Patty cake.
It really was.
That's what that clapping noise is. Not
No,
anything
that's
else.
them fucking.
Oh no!
I'll pass on that one, thanks.
Like do they dance?
No, like,
Dance
did your parents never teach you this?
well, I never knew my mom and my dad. Oh, I just found out about him, so no. I've been alone my whole life.
Wait.
Is that copyright?
I don't think so.
No, it's Mark Harley, I think.
I'm like wondering which way to go. I'm like,
Well, what is the best way to explain this?
You could find a sex book in town.
oh no!
Dun, 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 dun.
HeyDM. HeyDM.
What?
Would there by any chance be any like scandalous taverns around this town?
You're asking if you can find a brothel. Yeah, you can probably find one.
Alira, you've got your hair.
having a heart attack. 1 second.
Okay.
Alira,
Jason's
you
dying.
have new hair. Do you need a new outfit or anything? We're going out.
I'm always going for a new outfit.
All right, what would you like to
Goofy
wear?
doesn't just make love.
I don't know.
Well, what do you want to wear?
I don't know.
Clothes.
I think he
What type of
asked that
clothes?
out loud.
Clothes that I can wear.
I
I
have
think he
a
says
set
that out loud.
of fine clothing.
Does anyone right? Like,
Yes. It
Just
is a
like
suit,
to the
though. It's
pillar.
not like a
Oh,
dress.
it's fine. I don't really care.
Okay.
I'm like butch.
Watch it.
Okay.
All right, here you go. You can borrow my fine.
She just
clothes.
like woof.
What just happened there?
She just strips right in front of him.
Well, okay.
Okay, I'm done.
Hey,
Okay.
Is it like that one suit where the guy is like perfectly fine, but in the mirror it's like this?
It is my character's brothel suit.
Why does it smell like beer?
I go drinking in this suit.
Oh, I need to get myself a drinking suit.
We will get you a drinking suit as soon as possible, but for now, I believe this will do.
Okay.
Come with me. Brothel, please.
Shout out to Lear not knowing what a brothel is, but me knowing exactly what a brothel is, so it's like really weird.
By the way, Ezra, you just like sightseeing more.
We come out, you see us,
Um,
brothel.
Yeah, they're saying brothel and they don't know what it means, and I'm just like looking down, like, well.
he's keeping an eye out for anything that could tie into his Patreon, and also just
What's your Patreon account?
you don't know.
Shad base.
What's your Patreon account?
He doesn't.
Friend.
I'm going to
If it was a character who could read, I'd take him to a library, but he can't read. He might go try to look for clothes though.
Alright. So you go back to the market basically.
As we're walking,
Just
my
kind of keeping an eye out
character-
for anything.
my character is in his human form, and as you know, he wears a bunch of like robes and stuff like that. And so he's gonna just like take the robe, and it has like it's tied to the front, but he's gonna tie it behind him and like basically make himself like a long like jacket with like a tailcoat, but like he's not wearing a shirt underneath, and he's just wearing
Is he wearing
pants.
pants? Okay. Okay.
He's got pants.
Okay. That's a disappointment.
So what does a brothel mean?
It's a very interesting place.
Do we walk by the marketplace while we go to the brothel? Okay, never mind.
Are you trying to pick up Ez?
Yes. I was gonna say, that's Ez! We're going to the brothel! But that doesn't help.
Alright, are we
Yeah, you're able to find like some clothes stores, by the way.
are we near brothel?
Yes. You arrive at this like seedy looking.
This doesn't look safe.
It's
I'm in danger.
I have my dagger on me, we're
Is
fine.
this a fighting ring?
No, it's not a fighting ring, but
Oh.
it could be dangerous at times.
It's a fighting ring.
No.
Oh, I dropped my phone. Sorry.
Okay. Would you like to go in first, or would you like to follow in after me?
Can I hold your hand? I'm scared.
You may hold my hand.
I hold your hand.
I wanna.
Oh
Okay,
no.
we
Oh
walk
no,
into
don't
the
bring the
brothel.
Beatles into this.
I already
We
did.
walk into the brothel, what do we see?
Well,
Give
you
it to
see,
me.
how do I put this lightly? Women of certain talents on a stage displaying those talents.
Wonderful.
There's a couple of dwarves, a human and a tiefling,
Mhm.
sort of scantily clad.
Mhm.
There are patrons. The whole thing reeks of pipe smoke, and there's everyone's fucking smoking. And there's a bar with a bartender behind it, you know, spit
Is there
polishing
anyone, like,
glasses.
nude?
Not in sight, but you
Half
see
nude?
that there. Yes, you see that there are like a few sort of pathways like going off to like areas that say like VIP lounge, and there's one that says like private dances.
Ha! Nope! And she turns around and she just leaves.
I followed after her.
I don't like that one.
So that's how you were made.
Again,
Sorry,
that's-
entering a brothel.
Sorry.
you do find a
No,
close
shh.
spot.
He's trying to
Please
find like
don't
warmer
scream right in the
clothes
middle of
because it's
the
getting
town.
into the colder months, right?
Alright. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can find like a
What's in
nice, like a fur
What?
cloak, basically.
Yeah.
There's
Pardon me
not,
for, like,
it's
2
not
gold.
icky stuff.
2 gold?
It really is
For like a
icky
nice
stuff.
fur,
It's really
fur
not.
cloak.
It really is.
Is there a
Let me show you my
pebble
wiki page.
somewhere?
Yeah.
You're really
Can I kick it?
Jesus Christ.
wait.
It's a sound of a pebble being kicked.
Bless you!
I tried to say
you,
you're welcome.
you kick a
I'm a
pebble,
species.
and like someone kind of looks sort of nearby, like looks over at you, and then just goes back to what they were doing.
You there?
Yes.
Want to lay on the road with me?
What?
What is your
Not
god?
overly.
It's okay. I just lay down in front of the pillar.
Okay. So
You're gonna get arrested.
some people, you have to like step over you, and they kind of give you like a weird look.
I'm like, hello there.
You hear like one of them murmur like, "Is he drunk?
Would you like to join my group?
Why are you on the floor?"
It's unnatural.
So because you're not full
She's like,
you're just
Would you like to join my group?
completely against it.
You wanna join my cult,
But
kids?
I'm assuming she enjoys like romantic affection.
Someone's like,
friendships. That's what that's the whole
Alright. So
thing.
another person lies
It's an
down with you.
asexual race, and I love it.
Hey, you got one.
I didn't read up on the
Want to
asexual
join my
race,
cult?
Because my boy is straight into this. So.
That's all good.
What?
Uh-huh.
That
this.
Listen,
No.
it's gross.
I
it's very
phrased
gross.
that wrong.
Just don't think about it.
Want to
It's
join
better
my
to just
religion?
Block it from your memory. But I will
What does it entail?
What are you looking at?
Just, you know,
Titties.
What about them?
stuff
They were out.
and things.
They're not out. They did have theirs out. Yours are
Stuff
still in.
No.
Things.
Yeah.
Yours are still in my
Tell
dress
you
shirt.
what, I'm
and
good.
Alright.
No, it wasn't illegal.
But-
It's a brothel.
I'll let you know if I
People
find
do
anyone
that
else.
for enjoyment. It like.
Can I ask your name?
So you know how you enjoy
Do you need it?
like friends. You
No,
enjoy
just
cuddling
wondering.
With friends
Oh,
and like
well,
doing nails,
fine.
and doing their
It's
hair, and,
Eric.
like,
Yeah.
doing their makeup and stuff like that,
with
right?
a K.
You enjoy that stuff. So for other people, where they get
K-E-R-I-C?
happiness and enjoyment is
K's in
from
the
that.
wrong spot. E-R-I-K.
Ah.
Turns pale.
Don't know.
E-K-R-I-C.
Close enough.
Well, she might not have been. She might have
Reverend
just wanted to be
Godly
a friend,
and just
but
service.
something tells me
Like
that
reaches
if
out a
she was
hand,
going
like
like
shake your hand on the
Yeah.
floor next to you. Alira's getting the birds and the bees talk over here.
I don't want to be here anymore.
We can leave. Where do you want to go?
Home.
Home.
I really missed all that. Wow.
They were talking about fucking.
Do
Wait.
you,
Oh, good. I didn't.
Goofy doesn't just have sex.
Your dad did do that.
Goofy fucks.
Stop. After Ez gets a cloak, he's gonna try to find Godly.
Okay. Are you serious? Gonna lie on the floor?
Alira, why don't we go find the others?
Are there pebbles around me?
Yeah.
You're not dirty.
Can I just
no.
like
Oh
throw
my
them
goodness,
while I'm on the
no.
ground?
You're not dirty.
Some more people give you weird looks, and like one person.
I'm
comes
looking
up
up
and-
into the air and I'm like
The others
pointing.
first, okay?
I'm like, you
We
there!
can go find them at the market.
Want to
and,
join our group?
Why
No.
don't we?
Alright, have a good day.
Someone
Why
like
don't
comes up to you and
we
like,
steal
could
something
you
shiny?
stop throwing things?
I don't want to steal anymore.
Maybe I
think
throw
I
another.
Stop that.
Why don't we?
Drink.
We can drink.
If you don't
after,
stop that,
but
I'm
we
going
need
to have to
find
ask
the
you to
others
leave.
first.
That was my
How about we
last
find
rock.
something for your bunny?
Oh, all right.
Would that make you feel better?
Don't
Find something.
do it again.
I don't have
A
any
bow
more
tie for your
rocks.
Don't
bunny?
get more rocks
Should we
and do
find
it
a bow
again.
tie for your bunny? Okay.
I will not roll over to grab more rocks. Maybe.
How easy is it to find Godly if he's attracting
We're
the
going to the
crowd
market.
I mean, pretty easy. You go back to where you split up, and almost right where you split up, there's a few people oddly looking at your friend Reverend Godly lying on the ground next to a dwarf also lying on the ground.
Godly,
I roll over to look at you. Wow, hello, Ez!
what on earth are you doing?
Creating chaos.
Is that what this is called?
Maybe.
It's not quite chaos.
It's a start.
Chaos would be like
I
starting
mean-
a fight.
Well, like, you know, I don't really feel like doing that. So I was throwing rocks until the man told me to stop. I might throw like one more though.
Don't.
Incorrect.
I like toss
I
one.
was-
You're going to have to leave now.
I was going to ask if you want to
Don't do that. Don't
find the others and maybe check out that gold hole.
Oh.
So you still have a few hours.
We still have a few hours?
Yes, Godly. Are you drunk?
No, I don't believe so.
I'm drunk on love.
Speaking of, while they're having this, what are you two up to? I know you said you went to the market. What were you looking for?
A bow tie.
A bow tie and
Rabbit.
them.
Okay, well,
A
you don't
bow
see them. A bow tie, you also don't find. Keep in mind, this world is inspired by medieval Europe.
A small medieval bow tie. I dropped my arm.
You mean
what's it called?
it would be like
yeah,
the
Like-
fluffy things.
Like a frilly.
The frilly
Oh,
necklace.
yes.
but like for a rabbit, it's like small.
Oh, for all. Oh, that's so cute.
You're able to find one in like a kid's clothing store.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys would have like seen me leaving.
5 silver for it.
Um,
5 silver for the child ascot.
That's what they're called.
Thank
There we
you.
go.
No, they wouldn't have seen you leaving. It's not even necessarily the same market. It's a pretty big city.
you get change.
Is Eric a dwarf?
I don't have gold either.
So he's standing over you asking you to leave, by the way.
Do you have money?
Every-
Yeah, no, Eric. Is he a dwarf?
Yeah, Eric's a dwarf.
And who might you be?
Is anyone around?
The name's you need something?
Is anyone around?
Like, at the market? Yeah.
No, like around us currently, where we're standing with.
In,
this-
like, the store with the tiny ascot?
Yeah.
No.
Anyone looking at us?
Besides, like, the shopkeeper, probably.
Well, the shopkeeper's in the store, but he's not fucking paying attention to you.
Can I grab him?
Stole it.
I want to
Roll sleight of hand.
stealthily.
Can I help? I
You
want to
can roll
help.
assist.
Have fun getting arrested.
Wait, which one of us has a stronger sleight of hand?
The
Because
name's
they should
Marcus.
roll
I have
and then the
a
others
plus
should
Can you
assist.
go?
4.
I have a +5.
Okay,
Well,
you go
Eric,
first,
it was
I'm gonna
lovely
assist.
meeting you.
And he's like, yeah,
Please
you
pray to God.
do.
Nice to meet you, Marcus.
Are you leaving?
That 20.
I just
Reverend,
kind
I
of
mean, I
roll
get-
for a little
That
bit.
means you get it.
What?
I kind of roll for a little bit.
24.
I'm like,
it's a
I'll
nat
go
20.
this way.
Alright, you fucking steal that ascot.
Great.
Reverend, what
We
are
make
you
quite the team.
doing?
I'm rolling with the punches.
We leave.
Okay, do we see
Wait,
them
wait,
anywhere?
wait.
Do we see them anywhere?
No.
I get up, I like
let's just
do
go
a
back to the tavern.
somersault.
We could, yeah.
Do we want to find the others and try to...
Are
Ta-da!
you leaving? Go! I will call security.
Do we hear that? Is it
No,
loud?
they're
We're like in a
It'd be
different part
other
of
they're
the
like in a
city.
different part of the city.
Oh.
They don't have like guards patrolling?
Not inside a cathedral.
Ah, yes, true.
What is he doing in the cathedral? I forgot.
You weren't there.
Being a fucking weirdo.
Okay.
Reverend, I do not like
Is he fucking?
church as much. Can we go?
He's lying on the floor throwing rocks and then rolling around.
Excuse you, I just did a somersault.
Why is he throwing a tantrum?
That's for Reverend Godly to know.
Um,
You don't know about the tantrum yet.
We're going back to
Are
the
you-
tavern.
Are you going back to the tavern? Where are you two going?
Are we
Trying
still
to get
are we
him
in a
out
cathedral?
to find the
Yes.
others.
Oh, I thought we were like outside.
No, you're in the cathedral. That's why they're getting you to leave.
Oh. Okay, I get up and I go to the main doors. I'm like, so you want me to leave?
Yes.
Leave how?
Reverend, I'm going to pick you up and toss you over my shoulder. Can we go?
Is your friend stupid?
He's a crack.
It seems like it.
Where do you want me to go?
Away!
Let's
Away,
head back
away
to the
where?
tavern.
Away
Get you a
from
glass
here.
of
Away
water.
from here.
Go to an alley and get stabbed. I don't
How
care.
do I do that?
Come on,
How do
let's
I
go.
do that?
What's wrong with your friend?
I don't
Are
know.
you saying you want me to like open this door?
The door's already open.
Slightly turn the doorknob to the right.
Oh, would I roll to
Walk
grab
through
them?
the
A
door.
strength check?
Strength check. And if they're trying to resist, they get an acrobatics or an athletics check to resist being
15.
grabbed.
Come on.
You have been grabbed.
Let's go.
You have not heard the last of me. Reverend Godly, by the way. Nice to meet you.
I'm sure I'll see you in the headlines for attempted murder tomorrow.
What?
Psychopath.
What the? Well, that was just rude. Bye, Eric.
We can start chaos.
The
now.
dwarf, like,
He's still laying there.
he, like, tentatively waves.
Shout out to Eric.
Shut up to Eric.
Okay, wait. Can I hold on to the door?
He like
No, you
grabbed
lost
and
your
is-
Can I
grapple
hold
check.
on to the door
You
now?
lost your grapple check.
Oh no.
You feebly grab it on the way out, but it doesn't
Yeah,
work.
yeah, but you're no match.
Can I pick a couple of rocks around?
Yeah.
Yes.
I am bringing you back to the tavern.
I'd like to
Nice.
imagine you like, nyeh, nyeh, nyeh.
I needed to cause more chaos.
For what?
For everything.
Do you have a chaotic god?
Ah, I'm so excited right now.
That's code word for horny.
What?
You know, if
Just
you want
got
to start
ball.
chaos, you can do it in the form of pranks instead of like public disruption.
Nudity.
They called for public disruption, and that's the show they're gonna get. I pick up some more rocks, and I'm tossing them along the
I
way.
am still holding you. We are heading back to the tavern.
A tiny rock pelts you.
That's so cute.
Bang.
It hits my cheek. I'm like,
Bounces.
yeah, right? I got a double whammy.
People are like looking at you as you go back to the inn.
And I steal Kyle.
And you
Play-
all
I'm playing
Oh,
hopscotch.
there's not
you all convene in the tavern a little while later. You two are sitting there, and Easy like fucking drags Reverend Godly in.
You say easy?
Easy.
Yeah.
I look over and I'm like, what happened?
I don't know what he was doing, except
Karloff
annoy.
has little fucking child's cravat shit on.
He almost got the guards called on him.
What are you doing? Why are you throwing rocks at us?
I threw it behind me, you dingus.
The tavern keeper's like, could you not do that in here? Please. Yeah.
I'm good.
Alright, well, with you meeting your friends back in the
Why are you throwing rocks?
tavern.
No reason.
He said he wanted to start chaos.
Why would he want to start chaos? Where were you?
Sightseeing.
Yeah, we told you.
We
Yeah,
were
but
being
where did you
tourists.
go?
A cathedral.
I like the church district, I suppose. Reverend led me there. I just kind of went along.
Are you actually sticking your tongue out of Lyra in character?
We're both
Now I am.
like,
Well, with that display of maturity, I do fear it is time to wrap it up.
What was that?
Is that dancing?
I don't know, I just kind of felt like it. I call this one
I call this one
the
being
turning of the hand. Ooh! And this I call
this one stop.
you
It's-
violated the
Bye,
law.
DM.
Why is it wet? Why is it wet on the floor? I just got my sock
Thank
absolutely
you, children,
wet.
for joining us.
Did you just
We
piss
can
on the
end the
floor?
podcast now or
Are you
anytime.
sure about that?
could've
I'm
told me. Yeah,
still
it's over.
hitting the nay-nay.
Fucking turn it off now. I
Bitch,
swear
I
to
look like I'm
fucking
fresh
God.
off the runway.
Traveling God.
Bitch, I go crazy
Godly
in the
and
doorway.
Lyra just like
Bitches wanna be me one day.
she starts Junko posing.
This is not canon.
No, Godly blocks you away.
Can't wait.
Bye, DM.
Bye.
Join my part.